ethanol being dependent on rainfall and environmental conditions is unreliable as well as inefficient. In this day and age, a more reliable source of biofuels is needed. This is where algae biofuel comes into play.
Ethanol fuel has the potential to yield 5,000 gallons of fuel per acre per year, while it would take corn-based ethanol 12 times the amount of land to realize the same yield.
Biofuel, while it's great, it's not the best. Algae biofuel would be a much more viable option for us because corn is meant to be eaten. There's still many hungry people around this world that need corn, and 27% of the US crop is not, it's way too big of a chunk to be used on fuel. Now, if we could use algae biofuel instead of corn, we would reduce our emissions even further. We could take CO2 power plants that are currently emitting CO2 to the atmosphere and use that to help grow the algae. We could also desalinate seawater that we need to, and many other things. And overall, algae would be much better production, much better used as biofuel than corn, since it would free up more corn for people to eat it, and would overall reduce our emissions in the atmosphere.
The most modern and by far most efficient method of algae biofuel production is in vertical growth chambers. These allow algae to be grown in very small spaces. Unproductive lands and urban areas could be transformed into centers of energy production. If located alongside other plants or facilities, carbon emissions from those farms could be harvested and fed to the algae. Brackish or salt-contaminated water can also pass through the algae tanks and be purified as a secondary byproduct.
U.S. production accounted for 87.1% of global production in 2011. With a growing population and a growing concern over the state of global climate change comes a higher demand than ever for biofuels in place of fossil fuels.